Howard Gardner's theory proposes that there are several different kinds of intelligences and that they may be affected by culture, biology, and other factors. An advantage of Gardner's perspective is that it expands teachers' thinking about their students' abilities and avenues for learning. However, educators should not apply this theory too rigidly or literally. Let's look at how the teachers in the following clip use some of Gardner's ideas with their young students.
And we want to make sure that we include our student choice with our MI centers. We haven't even listed those yet. We've got to get into all of our MI centers.
We've got to figure out, too, some way to have the boys and girls make that choice.
Okay.
So we've got to figure out some way of maybe having their names drawn or something so that they can go and make their choice.
Okay, I like the idea. What about this? What if we have just the kids' names on index cards, and then we'll just flip through, and like if we have 6 centers, and we say like 8 children can go to this center, 10 can go to this center, we'll flip through.
Perfect.
We'll do it randomly.
So we'll have a choice system.
To be fair.
And let me just mark down index cards as a possibility. We might want to rethink that.
And then we are going to have to come up with a record tool to keep track of where they've gone and to make sure that they don't choose the same center twice.
Did we have the
kind of talk about our symbols? You want to do the symbols?
Oh, certainly. Yes.
Want to do that,
a little bit.
Let's review that just a little bit, okay?
Can I start first today?
You may start today.
Ooh, I'm going to start with this one and see who remembers it.
Come on in.
Oh, hi, Patricia. Good morning. Glad you're here. Okay, this is the one I'm starting with.
I like that one.
Who knows? Felicia. M-R. Let's say it together. Musical rhythmic. Now let's do it together.
Here we go. Oh, Michelle, you lucky duck, you're on top. So, Michelle, choose your center. Irvin, Demi, Nicole, Samantha, and Tyler Runyon. Aren't they walking nicely?
Oh, beautiful.
So make sure they've chosen their center, and I'll choose call some more. Here we go, guys. Luck of the draw. Tyler E., your name's up next. Sheena, choose your center. Cassie.
Mary, in our last work session when we talked about the multiple intelligence and spelling centers, I just really felt good about the things that we talked about.
I did too. I'm really excited.
Me too. All our centers planned out for the year. It just sounds wonderful. I did have a problem, however, with the choice piece. I'm a little concerned about how we're going to keep track of that.
Okay, so you're not concerned about giving the children choices, just how we're going to keep track.
Right, right. I definitely want them to have choice, but I want to record that so we know what centers they're experimenting with, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. I don't know.
I see where there could be a real problem if Billy chooses beach ball, BK, 3 weeks in a row, never goes to the ML center.
Absolutely.
And if he's going to be aware of that.
Absolutely. That's what I'm concerned about. I want them to make that connection with what their centers are that they're choosing.
All right.
And maybe goal setting in there as well. I can't come up with anything.
And I know that there's going to be some time factor issues that we're going to have to consider too, because you know, we've only got so much time and we've got this all worked out.
Absolutely.
And it's got to be something that the children can have ownership in too.
Absolutely.
What if we had a graph for the children and we had the 6 different centers listed, and then like we would go to the week, and like let's say they went to BK and ML and MR that week, then they could just fill in like a bar graph, if you will, a square for that week?
We do that every day with our question of the day. It'd be perfect for them.
Okay.
Now, would we do that every week? How would we graph that?
Well, no, I wouldn't say every week. I'd say like maybe 3 or 4 times throughout the year.
Okay, so like every 6 spelling list.
Okay,
we could do that.
Yeah, we could divide it up that way.
You know, this is a wonderful idea. The only thing I might add to it is maybe some questions that we could add on which was their center they liked the best, maybe some goal setting. We could include all of that in there.
Sure, and once they've got the visual in front of them, we could use a different color for each week, and then we can go back and count, and maybe they've been to the computer 6 times, maybe they've been to the BK 1 time.
It'd be very easy.
And then we can talk it through that way.
Very easy for them to see exactly where they've been the most or the least.
Okay. Oh, I like that idea.
I do too.
I like the visual part.
I do too. I think they need that, and I like the reflection questions also. We'll put that together.
And figure out which center you went to. Which one did you go to, Stephen?
I can't find it.
The VS word hunt. So which square are you going to color in on your graph? Very good. Remember how we did this? I'm just going to let you guys go ahead and do it. If you need help, raise your hand. Okay, it looks like you were absent that week, so we'll just flip over here, and the first one you can fill in is what? Which activity did you go to? What is that, Jared?
Letter cards.
Letter cards BK. So you need to fill in your square here. Brian? Show me what you're going to fill in. Which center was the first center you went to that week?
Computer.
The computer. So which square are you going to fill in your graph? Show me. Point to it. Excellent. We're going to have something that they fill that out with.
Oh,
What if we
see.
took, like, I was thinking like a 3-prong folder.
Okay.
Maybe, you know, purple. That's our favorite
Okay.
color. If we got
Great.
some folders and had each week the centers already typed up, and then
Okay.
they would just have like a math coordinate type system.
And then
they
those-
just mark it with an X, and then we could use that information to make the graph.
Those weekly pieces would be what we use to put the graph together.
Right.
Excellent.
And
I
then
love
if we
that
could
idea.
do a PMI or something to go along with the graph to get in your reflection
Again, the
questions you're
reflection
talking
piece.
about. And we could house these in their family crate.
Okay.
And then it wouldn't be very time consuming
Very
during
easily,
our regular day.
very
How would
easily
that work? Would that
retrieving their
work okay?
materials. I think it'd be great.
Okay.
I just love that
I
idea.
love that idea. I too.
Okay,
I
we'll
think
work
it'll
it
work.
out.
Okay. The ABC Order Cup game, the MLers to go get your purple folders and fill them out. Bring them to me to see them. Today's Tuesday, ML. Purple folders. Shauna and Jessica, purple folders. You'll have to find your correct day. What is today?
It's Wednesday.
No, look up at the calendar again. It's not Wednesday. Carrie, what day is it?
Tuesday.
Oh, it's Tuesday. Let's see if you filled it out correctly. ML, ABC Order Cup game. Good job. Okay, go put it away. How about you? Good job. Good job of record keeping. Go put it away and get back to your game.